1 out of every 4 women in the United States will experience domestic violence in her lifetime, but you can take steps to help. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Tammy Reid. She's an advisory board member of Laurel House. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Let's talk a little bit about what you do as an organization. This is a comprehensive domestic violence agency, but give us an idea as to the scope of the agency.
Well, they do other things besides having the shelter where the women can actually go. They have counseling, they have community outreach where they educate some of the schools on teen dating violence and just dating in general. They have they train police officers and healthcare providers with information so that they know what's going on. It's kind of a very well-rounded group.
Let's get into some of the specifics because this is, as you mentioned, a comprehensive program, but it's the only one of its kind in Montgomery County.
It is. We're the only one in Montgomery County. We're hoping to get bigger and better one day just because we need it. It's kind of sad that we have to have this and that we're always full.
Now, let's talk about some of these specific services. Last year, 148 women and 142 children stayed in the shelter. So this is a program available for women and their children, so taking away that barrier to leaving a violent situation.
Exactly, and a lot of the women leave with just the clothes on their backs. They get out as quickly and as fast as they can, and they call the hotline number, and then they direct them on how to get to where they need to go to be safe. And it's kind of sad that we're always full.
Now, when we talk about working to educate the community, you say that's one of the biggest components of what you do, working to prevent violent situations so that women don't necessarily end up in a dangerous situation.
Exactly, and to give them the courage that this is wrong, this should not be happening to you, it's not your fault. A lot of victims, it takes them several times of being abused before they will even leave the abuser. And so we talk to them and tell them that it's okay to feel this way and it's not your fault. It's kind of sad that they do feel it's their fault. So yeah, and it involves a lot of children because you're with your children. You want to take them with you.
In addition to that, you mentioned some programs available for younger people when it comes to safe dating. Give us an idea as to what that includes.
Definitely. Well, they go into the schools. Any school, any high school, any college, any middle school, they've gone in and they educate them on what is safe relationships with people, with the opposite sex. And especially the teen dating violence. There is a huge number of teen dating violence that doesn't even get reported because the girls are embarrassed or the guy or whatever. It's kind of sad too for that.
Now, in addition, Laurel House works with healthcare providers and law enforcement personnel to better help these individuals understand some of the situations related to domestic violence. Talk to us about what that includes.
Well, that starts with even the police officer that shows up at the door when there has been a 911 call or something has happened. They are more educated as to looking for the signs and believing the woman when she says this happened and getting them the help. They know how to deal with them. They say, do you want some help? Do you want us to take you to the hospital? And then if they get to the hospital and need to be looked at, from there we call in an advocacy person. I've taken the classes, and the advocacy person will show up at the hospital and talk to them and calmly see what they want to do. How do you want to proceed? And the hardest part is you just want to shake them and say, you know, get out, but they have to do it on their own terms, and that's what the groups are doing to help them.
And if you know someone who is being abused or suspect someone has been abused, Laurel House's hotline number can be called by someone who suspects abuse as well.
Exactly, and if that happens, you can look up the number. It's easy to find, but don't judge the people, just be there for them and be their friend.
And we just have a short time left, but you're having an upcoming fundraiser on June 9th. This is a fun event.
It is. It's our biggest fundraiser for the year. It's fun. Show up. We have a lot of fun and excitement and auctions and live auctions. Ron Jaworski is going to be our MC that night, and everybody loves Jaws, so come and participate.
And it's a circus-themed event at the Conshohocken Marriott. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Tammy Reid. I'm Jill Horner.